What is up, my most amazing Media Man fans? Back with Warhammer Chaos Bane. And as you can see, there's more characters you can pick. If you saw my last video, I apologize. I know it was a little quiet, but there was actually not a lot of sound in the game itself. Already it's sounding like, at least with the music, you're hearing a little bit more. And you can pick different characters. So I really love elves. By the way, once I get going, I'm not going to talk during
one of tireless service to the great forest of Athelloren, protecting it from those who would do it harm. Sometimes, however, it happens that a young Azrai is born with an urge to wander. An overpowering curiosity and a desire for adventure that will not be denied. Known as the Windborn, these wood elves can be vexing to their elders, but have the potential to become great rangers if their adventurous nature is properly harnessed. And so young Windborn are given leave to wander the wide world for a short period of time, no more than 100 years, to see all they can of the wider world before returning to the Athelloren and taking up their duties. You had been wandering the old world for little more than a year when you heard the news of Asavar Kul's invasion. A human named Magnus was raising an army to drive back the Horde. It sounded like an epic adventure, the very thing you'd left the Athelloren to find. And so you crossed the depths of the Great Reichwald to find the Imperial Army. That night, you slipped into the army camp and made your way to Magnus's tent, where you offered your services as a scout. Impressed by your skill, Magnus accepted and made you a part of his growing retinue. Thus began your first great adventure, guiding the growing human army across the Empire and into the frozen lands of the North. The great battle outside the walls of Kislev was more terrible than you could have imagined. You kept close to Magnus during the fight and joined him in the heroic charge that slew the Chaos Lord and turned the tide of the battle. After the battle was won and the dead put to rest, you returned with Magnus to the city of Nome, where a hero's welcome awaited you. But the noise and bustle of the human city has begun to wear on you, and the urge to wander has taken hold again. As the sun sets over Nome, you wonder if the time has come to leave the city and seek a new adventure elsewhere.
Alright, once again, I'm not going to interrupt the narrative.
It was an age of lawlessness and despair, a time of dark magic, treachery, and war. It is a night made for witchery and evil deeds. And across the city, guardsmen clutch their weapons tightly and count the hours until the dawn. Sleep is hard to come by on a night such as this. The air is tense, and memories of the battle at Kislev leave you restless and on edge. Suddenly, a peal of thunder shatters the stillness, followed by a howling wind that shakes the tower to its foundations. Foul magic curdles the air, and screams echo in the courtyard outside. The tower is under attack.
Something's happening in the courtyard.
Now, something I've noticed already. Again, this is a beta, but you can't really see the words during the narrative. Sometimes you like to read along, you can't do that. The narrative's very clear, so that's fine. But
the enemy is here. I must
I'm going to be a little nitpicky because again, this is a beta, and I'm sure that they'll fix it. In fact, so far, it's a lot better than it was, and I really enjoyed the first part, the first beta. But again, this is beta 2. The other part that I am a little irritated at is you can't see your health very well. There's supposed to be stamina and health in the bottom left corner, and it's not obvious, so you get to see the stamina a little bit. But you can hear the monsters now, the weapons make a sound. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch my other video. I'll leave a link in the description, or in the top left, I believe it is. And you should be able to get to that video so you can see that beginning part. So that's what the health thing is supposed to look like, and you can only see just the stamina. At least I can. And this is on a 1080 monitor on a laptop. And I will let you know too, I did try to run this on a older gaming laptop that had a 860M.
The tower's being overrun.
Older graphic solution,
I'll deal with them. You have my oath on it.
Ran terrible.
Where is
this
Magnus?
is
Upstairs in the throne room.
a
There's
Legion.
armor in a chest by the stairs. Take whatever you need.
1060
But hurry.
GTX, so it runs really smooth, and I won't mention my desktop because it's much more powerful, but not needed to run this. I just kind of want to let you know, if you have a 1060, probably if you have a 1050 Ti, something like that, it should run on that as well. But the 860M just didn't happen. It probably would run on a 960 though, because it did run a little bit, but it was just too choppy to play. Just to let you know. Okay, skill points. Yes, yay. And a lot of these instructions they're based off of the PC key binding, so except for seeing A, you don't see a lot of the button mapping on the controller itself. For example, to heal, you don't press A, you press the left button, or left bumper. But that's all, I mean, this is all just a little nitpicky stuff. So far it's running much smoother, it looks a lot better, the lighting looks better. You can, you know, hear the monsters now. Trust me, it's something else to play this game, and I really enjoyed it from the get-go, because I love these kind of games. But not hearing the growling and the sound of your own weapon kind of kills it. Yeah, so far really smooth. We'll kind of see how far we get on this. I am going to play about the first 15. If you guys want to see more, I'm sure I'll play more and record more, and I'll definitely happy to make another couple parts to this. But the main goal here for me is that you can see how far they've come on the beta, how close they are. And just, I mean, now the lighting looks really good.
As you reach the throne room,
tell.
the air seethes with foul magics. A Chaos Sorceress stands before the throne, and Magnus, the savior of the Empire, is caught within her spell. There is only one thing left to do. Shouting an oath to the gods of the forest, you ready your blades and rush to save the future Emperor. By the time you regain your senses, the battle is over. The Sorceress is gone, leaving you and Magnus for dead. The shouts of angry men fill the throne room. But these are not guardsmen. They are witch hunters, the Empire's feared inquisitors, led by none other than the infamous...
I'm sorry about that. I got a little jumpy.
There are dark and terrible forces at work in the city. If we are to find the Sorceress and defeat her, we must confront the dark cult that has taken root in Nuln and expose its secret master.
There is nowhere in this forest of stone that they can hide from me. By shadow and steel, the cult will pay for what it's done.
I saw you fight at Kislev, young Asrai. Your loyalty and courage is not in doubt. But be wary, and do not underestimate your foes. They are more treacherous than you can imagine.
What is your command?
The attack on the tower came from the sewers that stretch beneath the city. So long as the enemy controls the tunnels surrounding the tower, our position here is vulnerable. Your first task is simple. Enter the tunnels and drive the cultists back from the tower. Kill everything in your path, but beware. There is no telling what foul things await you in the darkness.
Alright. Thanks for the warning, though. So, in case I failed to mention, I did mention it last time in the last video, one of the cool things is there's no doubt where you're going to go. Because the doors are lit up, and you'll know exactly where you're supposed to go. You, of course, can look around if you want, but if you're like me, you get lost easy, it's nice to have that. Okay. You can probably notice that there's a little spirit that follows you. If you run into that spirit, your stamina will go back, which is nice. Or your skill, whatever you want to call it. Oh, hello, little one. Little grunt. You must die. So the bummer, once again, is I can't see my health, so I'm just kind of guessing. Hopefully it tells me something. Apparently I hate barrels. Ooh, yeah. So I don't know how obvious it is, but this controls really, really well.
I must recharge my energy.
Yeah. I'm running out. Here we go. See, as you saw, I ran right into that little floaty spirit thing and got my energy right back. That was nice. And I could be wrong on this, but what I remember from the first time I played, there was a lot more stuttering. Of course, better computer, so maybe that's part of it. But there's a lot more enemies on screen this time. That's crazy. Get him! And don't get stuck in a wall. That's a bad choice. Make good choices. Okay. Look, more loot! I'm a big fan of loot. See what there is. Okay. And now you may have already noticed, you probably did, but if you don't have a particular armor piece, like if you don't have any gloves yet, you automatically, it automatically clips when you get them. But if you already do, then you do need to go in and switch for better gear. Roll. Okay. Well, hopefully I'll level up some more so you can, Oh, there you go. Ooh, spinning blades. Sounds cool. Oh! You guys see that? That was awesome. That was pretty cool.
I need to focus.
I I need to focus. Me too. Need to focus. Killing baddies and looting and doing all kinds of good stuff. My kind of thing right here. Armor, let's see if it's better. Yeah, looks better. Betterer. I am honestly really excited about this being out of beta. Just the progress they made from beta 1 to beta 2 tells me they're doggone serious. Bad guys. Lots of killing. Keep playing games like this, they're gonna call me Murder Man, not Media Man. Yeah, sorry. All of you die! That's fine. More loot. So as mentioned before, I will have more gameplay on this. If you want to see it, become a patron. I will send it your way. Man's gotta eat, you know. Maybe sometime in the future I will release it, but stay tuned to this channel either way, because when beta 3 comes out, I will be doing that, and also the full version. So far, so good. Also keep an eye, and I'll announce on this channel. I'll announce when the open beta, not the open beta, I will let you know. Or not yet, the open, but you know what I'm saying. Here we go. Loading screen. Okay. So we're back here. But this has everything so far that I look for in a hack and slash. It is my genre. I do love this style of game.
I have hunted the foe in the reeking depths, High Lord Master.
Actually, I love all kinds of games.
The tower is safe for now.
I'm still very partial to a good
of still more
hack and
enemies
slash
lurking
RPG, and so far this is. But again, if you're not sure, keep an eye on this channel, and I will show more, and I maybe even do some more videos if you want them of the other characters. Let me know in the comments what you think of this game, what you think of the beta so far that you've seen, and if you want to see, and what character you do want to see. I'm more than happy to play them in the next beta. I will try to get to all 4 once the beta comes around again. Thank you guys, I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye now.